Should you tap that? Or should you thread mill it? Today, we're answering this question that comes up in almost every shop because both work. Both make threads, but they solve very different problems. Let's start with tapping. Tapping is fast, it's simple, and when everything goes right, it's hard to beat for cycle time. You drill a hole, you run the tap in, you're done. For high volume production, tapping is still the most efficient way to make threads and the most cost effective. That's the value proposition. But tapping comes with rules. The tap follows the hole. If the hole's crooked, undersized, or poorly finished, you got a bad thread. When a tap fails, it usually fails catastrophically. Broken tap, scrapped part, or an afternoon trying to burn it out. So when does tapping make sense? Tapping is usually the right choice when you're running high quantities, the material is predictable, the thread size is common, cycle time is critical, and the part cost is low enough to accept some risk. That's why taps dominate in production environments. Now let's talk about thread milling. Thread milling is a completely different mindset. Instead of forcing a tool into the hole, you're interpolating a thread with a milling cutter. That gives you control. If something sounds wrong, stop. If something looks wrong, stop. And most of the time, the part's still good. That alone is a huge value proposition. Thread milling is slower than tapping, no question. It brings advantages tapping simply can't. One thread mill can cut different thread diameters, different class of fits, right hand and left hand threads. You don't get that flexibility with taps. Thread milling also shines in difficult situations. Blind holes with limited clearance in the bottom, interrupted threads, thin walls, hard and difficult materials, large diameter threads, and expensive parts. These are all places where tapping gets risky fast and where thread milling stays predictable. Let's talk about materials, because this is where the decision often gets made. In aluminum and mild steels, tapping is usually faster and cheaper. In stainless, exotic alloys, or hardened materials, thread milling is a darn good option. Thread milling generates lower torque, better heat control, and avoids the all-or-nothing failure mode of taps. That's why hard threading is almost always done with thread mills, not taps. Now let's compare tool life and cost. Taps are inexpensive up front, but when they fail, the cost can be enormous. Thread mills cost more per tool, but they fail more gracefully and dramatically reduce risk. If the part is expensive, thread milling often wins, even if the cycle time is longer. What about accuracy and thread quality? Tapping produces excellent threads consistently, and you change a tap as the gauge gets tight. Thread milling gives you adjustability. You can tweak size with offsets. You can dial in fit. You can compensate for tool wear without swapping tools. But you have to have the know-how and the diligence to do all those things. So here's the simple breakdown. Use a tap when you need maximum speed, the material is friendly, the thread is common, the risk is acceptable, and the simple consistency is key. Use thread milling when the part is expensive, the material is tough, you need flexibility, or failure is not an option. Here's the biggest takeaway. This isn't about which method is better. It's about choosing the right level of risk. Smart shops use both. If you're not sure which strategy makes sense for your parts, materials, or machines, call your local PT Solutions rep and we'll help you decide whether speed or control is the right value play for your job. I want to give a big thanks to our friends at OSG for hosting us here at their state-of-the-art tech center and for providing some of the best threading tools on the planet. It's partners like these that help us continue to push our great industry forward. And remember, threads are easy to make. Decisions are. Please like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time on Performance Tooling Secrets.